Hi everybody, it's Roder the Board here again, and I am making this video 1st of September. It's very late, or very early in the morning, and we are about less than 2 months from Spiel. I want to make this video as I am not in the country. I'm not in the Netherlands, I'm in Portugal, and sorry for the echo. If you're new here, my name is Edgar, and I'm gonna take you on a ride to Essen. We've been on this Essen journey at the beginning of July. I've been on vacation, but I am well, I'm actually now available to do something, and I didn't know if I was gonna do some small segments. I am gonna do some small segments. I'm gonna do maybe some shorts about highlighting some games in a short video on YouTube called Shorts. Maybe I'll do some videos on, I don't know if I'm going to do some longer videos, but this video, by the way, I'll come back to the shorts when I'm going to make them. But this is my road to Essen Spiel. Last year this was my tips and tricks. I'm just going to talk about freely. I have no script, I have nothing written down except for a few notes of what changed at the Spiel this year, which I haven't gotten ready here, but I'm just gonna open them because it's I have it here. Thank you for bearing with me. Some updates on the channel, not that much, but I will come to that. I was gonna change the name of the channel, but for now it is what it is. After Spiel, I'm seeing if I can get some more professional equipment and get some stuff going. When I have some money after buying all the games that I hopefully can buy. And I'm trying not to talk too loud. I'm just having a normal voice because there are people sleeping. And I am going through some sites. You see here the Essen Spiel site. And I'm also going to talk to you a little bit about Spiel. Let's have a little bit of a conversation about how Spiel is shaping up this year and what you can do to prepare yourself for it. So Essen Spiel is the largest game fair in the world. Well, some people in America will say that maybe another one is, I think it was Jenka that people say it was bigger. At least this is one of the biggest one in Europe. I think maybe it's the biggest one in the world. I'm not sure because I haven't gone to all the conventions. But it always takes place in October. This year is taking place between the 23rd and the 26th of October, from a Thursday onto a Sunday. It's 4 days of board gaming fun. Mostly buying. You can demo games. It's not a play convention per se, like a lot of the conventions in the United States, but you see, I'm a bit nervous. I'm touching myself all over again. I'm just excited for Spiel this year, for some reason that I will come into maybe in a later video, because I'm also getting into the games that I'm looking forward to, games that I've pre-ordered to pick up at Spiel, and my top 10 demos. I think I'm gonna make a top 20 videos to buy for myself, and maybe for you to check out as well. Basically, if you're making a video, it's usually the games that you want to buy, and maybe I'm gonna do a top 10 demo. I think the demos, what I saw this year, I can't remember if I did a top 20 last year. Maybe I just did a top 10, but I think I don't know if it's weaker or something. Maybe it's less interested games that I want to demo. And these are going to be only demo games. So if you do the whole convention as a whole, there's so much to demo. I am sure you will find a game there, but the games that are only being demoed are like maybe an expansion that's going to be demoed, or usually they don't have an expansion. There was an expansion added today, but usually like a full game or a new game in this and a series of games that came before, or a completely new game, and always being crowdfunded, and they have some almost finished prototypes there to demo. So I'm going to make a list of that, games that I want to buy, and which tools I'm going to use. I'm going to talk a little bit about this today. So coming back to the conversation, Essen Spiel is in Essen. It's called the Spiel, but it's so intricate, connected to the city of Essen, that people say it's the Essen Spiel, or let's go to the Spiel, or around October, people. So if you go to Essen and people are in the board game hobby and know about Spiel, like, oh, you're going to the Spiel. And maybe you're not going and you're going in a different date, but who knows. So people already click Essen to the Spiel, especially in October. There's a website of the Spiel, and I'm going to show you first of all where it is and where I'm staying, by the way. So the thing is, if you're going to go, book your hotels in advance. If you're booking now, it's going to be very hard in the center of Essen. I got lucky that I got a hotel in June in the center of Essen for the same price as a hotel in Mulheim that I was staying last year. So the prices this year of this hotel and the one in Mulheim, which if you watched my video of last year, were actually the same. So I was gonna stay in the hotel in Mulheim, but then I was browsing to booking, and you can go to the map of booking, because you like to see on the map if they say like 500 meters from the center. It's like, it doesn't give me a visual. So I really want to have a visual, so I usually go to the maps of booking, or maybe Trivago, or other sites that you're using. Try to use the map, because at least for me the map is quite nice. You can have a feeling from how much you have to walk, where subway stations are, where bus stations are, and so on. So here you have the map of Germany, and I'm going to zoom in. So the thing is, this is where I live. That's home, not computerium. That's not my home. Is it? That is not my home. My home is there. Well, maybe it's near computerium, but. And the thing is, Essen is over here, so it's about a 2-hour drive-ish. So this is the city of Essen, or the whole region of Essen, with the city here. Moorham is here, with a river between it. I was on this side of the river. Usually when you have like a river, and you're staying outside of Essen, I would, unless you have a car, to stay on the side of where Essen is, and not on the other side of, for example, Moorheim. I don't know if Moorheim is just this area, but if don't try to go to the other side unless you really are sure that, because the thing is, there's only just a bridge here. There's more than one bridge, but you really should. This is like a train station. If you really go by train. It's I usually don't like these things where I have to go on the other side of a river. It gives me a little bit of like, there's a river between us, and the thing is, I feel more removed from people that are on this other side, and more from the destination I want to go. Sorry for the traffic, but near a road here, so, and in the evening it's crazy. So last year I was here. So the thing is, the train station is here. This is like a there is a train station here, and there was a a shopping mall attached to it. I once went with the subway back, and I was. Wait a minute. I was somewhere here. I was somewhere here. Not sure where, but I was here in the B&B hotel in Moorheim. This is the hotel. The hotels got quite expensive this year, so I was in Essen just browsing around, and I found this hotel, which has the same price. So I'm actually staying here. Why did I put this one here? This is the subway. So I'm here in the Hotel Ambassador in Essen. These prices are actually if you book now for this specific date, which is September 1st. So I'm actually staying here in the center. I like to highlight subways where I can walk to. So this is the closest one. I could also walk to Essen Central Station, but at the Spiel it's busy as all get out. If I go to Hirschlandplatz, it can be a little bit busy, but I think I can bypass the subway, or I can just go here and get the subway here, which is here. It's like there's a shopping mall here with a mini mart. I can also just walk there. It's not that far. I think this one is a bit better. I don't have to go to all these alleys and streets and little streets and stuff like that. I think we're gonna go here and get the subway here. And the Spiel is over here. So it's not that far. Now, this is the other subway station, Messe Oostergruga. You can get out here, or you can get out at the last stop, which is here, because the Essen Spiel Fair has an entrance on this side, and they have an entrance on this side. There's European Bridal Week there, so if you're interested, just go and get a dress. And the thing is, here you still have to walk a little bit, and then you're here. And here you can just also walk here. It's quite a nice walk. If you're going by car, go very early, because there are some parking spots. There's a parking spot a little bit over here, a bit hidden. Not really hidden, but a little bit small. You have a parking spot here, and you have a parking spot here. There's maybe some more. So, but if you go very early, you're gonna get hopefully a spot there. If not, you're gonna get directed to a spot a little bit quite further off, and you have to get a shuttle bus. The shuttle bus, I think they go until 7. Once we hang around the Spiel, which is always have like these after parties, which you're actually not invited, but we still stayed in the hall. I think now they just shoo everybody away that's not on the invite of those particular little parties. We were there until like 8. We were like an hour, because everything closed, and before everybody leaves, it's like at least 20-25 minutes later. Then we hang around for a little bit, and it was 8 o'clock, and then we had to take a taxi to the parking spot, because the last bus went at 7-ish. So when the Spiel ended, the shuttle buses, and there were no more shuttle buses at 8. So be careful. Just ask what the latest time of your shuttle bus is. The parking that we said, I think it was like P13, something like that. I can't remember, to be honest. like on the edge of town. So the shuttle bus goes there. It's about like 10 minutes by shuttle bus. So that's it. This is the entrance from hall 8, and this one entrance from hall 3. So the thing is, if you let me just check here for a while. So we're gonna check the Spiel site. So if you go in here, if it's in German, you can click here for the English one. And first of all, here on top, you can get your tickets. This year, by the way, you cannot get tickets at the door. You have to get your tickets online only. Also, there's no more 4-day passes. There's no more 2-day passes. You have to get your tickets one by one. So if you go like me, you're going on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, you have to buy 3 tickets. But it's very easy. You just go to the ticket store and get your tickets for the days that you're going, and you can add them all to your cart, and then you can buy them. It goes to your email, and you can print them out, or later on you can put it on your phone with the app of Essen Spiel. I think it's not open yet. There is the app from last year, so be careful by downloading that one, because it's not the right information over there. But you can add your tickets to your app. I usually like to have some paper. If something happens to your phone, then you're basically a bit screwed. You have to get around it somewhere. Paper is always safe. There's some merch. I didn't check the merch. There's some contacts. Press if you have a channel. I'm a very small channel. I don't think I'm gonna have a press thing going on here. Maybe next year, if I really work hard at it. And about the Spiel. If you go here, you have the news archive. Is there anything? I didn't read any of the news archive, to be honest. Well, there's games accessories and exclusive Spiel merch by Kraken, so that's new, I guess. Or maybe it was there last year. They had merch last year. New Japan Revolution games from Essen, Oink Games, and Sashi. They joined forces at Spiel, so they're gonna be together. And some other news stories here. So you can just check, guess the weight and win the games. That's fun. I am not good at those things. So you can go there. That's what you have here at the news. Oh, I think there's a dot, so that's the newest news. You have the Spiel app. Let's check if something. September 1st. So it's going to be in this Thursday. The app will be updated. There's jobs at Spiel where you can. Wait, was that it? Is there anything else? No, that's it. Then you know, there's some jobs at Spiel where you can earn money in a playful way. So CGE is asking for people to do demos, I guess. All about games. Kraken Corporate, Spiel Lab, and Supply. I like that they. I think now also the companies have. I can't remember if this was last year. I think it was only like really people for the Spiel organization themselves, but there are some 150 per full day. Funny. Albi. Maybe I will do this a little next year. P games. The thing is, I want to have some context with companies, and I think I'm a bit late on that one. I'm gonna even make an email for contacting companies, so you can get some jobs here. Hall plans. One of the things is hall expansion. So there were 6 halls. 1, 2, and 3 were in the south part. You had the auditorium? It has a name. The big corridor, and then you had 4, 5, and 6. They added hall 7 to that. So the waiting hall, that was hall 7, is now an exhibitor hall. So now hall 8 is going to be the waiting hall. I don't know if this is going to translate on being a busier entrance, the east entrance, but it's going to be busier. I hope they have everything figured out. So usually everybody went through hall 8, walked to hall 8, and then in hall 7 they would wait at the doors for hall 6. Now they're going to wait all here. They're going to wait here. So not sure. If you want to go to the bathroom, here's the easiest way to go to the bathroom in this hall. Now this year is going to be more busy than normal, so I don't know if it's going to be easier to go to all the people to go to the bathroom. If you go to hall 3, that's going to be kind of a nightmare because it's really busy at the toilets. I once went I got out of the east subway just to go to the bathroom because I really need to go, and it was really relaxed to go there. This year I don't think it's going to be that relaxed, but I think you have a better chance of going to the bathroom there. And then I walked to the third hall. Halls are this is the this is the Galleria, that's how it's called. You can click on it for the maps with all your favorite publishers. This is, for example, hall 3. I will go to the halls in my Essen. Well, I will go through it here. So the halls are, you see here some color coding. So this family games is blue. Some crossovers with the green, so with the food. In the Galleria, there's some family games also over there. Less selling but more playing, like big versions of games for kids to play. There is a corner here with the dots that is manufacturers and crowdfunding. We can talk to manufacturers, see some crowdfunding things. Yeah, they have things on display that they made for games that are coming out. This is a stage area. I don't know what that is, to be honest. Then you have yellow is they put all the things like role-playing, miniatures, and trading card games together. Also paintings. That's also part of miniature is there. There's going to be 1 or 2 games maybe, and also accessories, things like binders and so on. Companies that make those are going to be there. I usually go there only once. Or whatever, maybe to check out some altered stuff. And then you have the expert games, which are here and here. Also, there's food on between these halls, because you see here the corridors. There's going to be some open doors here that you can go actually through the gallery exactly to hall 5. So that's like a little bit of a hint, of a tip there. Here you can just go outside for food. There's some food here, and there's some food here which you can access, I think, only through hall 3. And maybe to these hallways. So and the thing is, did I talk about the expert games? Yeah, those are the expert games, the purple ones. Yeah, so I feel that the expert games got a little bit bigger. I think hall 4 was only like half of expert games, and now they added hall 7. Everybody got a little bit more space. a little bit more room, a little bit of extra expansion. And I do believe, is this hall too? I think, oh yeah, this one also got more. Ah, yeah, it got more, because it was only like this little bit. So everybody got a little bit of extra space. And this is where you also get Artist Alley. You can, it's also like the tables and stuff like that. So that's also part, everything that's extra, besides the role-playing, miniature, and trading card games. So everything that falls in kind of like the anime culture is also there. So you can get your plushies and stuff like that, and maybe some cosplay things. There's like these statuettes of Dragon Ball and stuff like that. So yeah, you can get that all over there. So what do I use to get my games? Where do I get my information of games? First of all, there's the Essen Spiel 2025 preview list. And now there's 950 games. Let's put recently added. We have some games that don't have a picture. Sometimes they do have a picture. You can just click on here. Well, this one has, but I don't know where there's not a picture over here. Furnace Duel and so on. You can click on. I have 81 tiles. I have more than 81 tiles. I'm using also Tabletop Together tool. But if you go to the Essen Spiel preview list, you can make your own list. Just make your own profile there, and I usually go to Google and do Essen Spiel preview, and if I am automatically signed in, that's very cool because I usually go to the site and automatically signed in. So what you have here, you can search titles in the list key preview. Now, this was my last. First playing is this year, I think, right? Yep, it's this year. So I looked up Forge Flame, like to get some information, because I had it on my list, and well, I looked it up here. You can have some filters. It's showing like 1 of 950, because I was searching for a game, and that's 1. But if you go to recently added, oh, you have to go back. Yes. So it's 25 out of 950. They're showing 25. If you go all the way to the bottom, you can go show more or show all. If you go show all, it takes a while for it to load. Just warn you, your computer is not stuck. And for example, let's go to. You have some filters here. So you have publisher, title, thumbs up, because you can vote on the games. So you can vote here. I vote here. I can take it away. There is location, and I never use that. Maybe it's by hall, I guess. Community stats. There's too much filters that nobody's going to use all of them. Average rating. It's really weird. Some games are not even out, so I think this is really weird. Price low to high, high to low. Not everything has a price, but a lot of things have, like 90% have a price, like 95%. Demos don't have a price, so that's factored that one in. Playtime low to high, high to low. I'm iffy on that one too. Recently added to the list because Eric Martin of Board Game Geek has to get these informations. He sends out. I think he has like a video about how his process is. He sends out emails, and people can contact him directly if like new companies that he doesn't have an email for, and they can put the game here. It's also it's going to be added to the database as well, so you can get some more information. I don't know what special character is. My Geek Preview Priority is basically this, but in this list form. I'm not going to do that. That's a different video. But for example, if you go to thumbs up, what is hot? Did I click this? No, I didn't. But I'm interested, but not sure. So here you, for example, Recall is the hottest game. You can click on it and get giving a thumbs up. This is just like priority ranking, what people are most interested in that have clicked on it. So it's not completely foolproof, but if everybody that went and made their list clicked on things that they like, this would be the equivalent of, this is like a sample, I guess. So what do you see here? You see here the picture. Recall, it says English edition. Be careful, there's all kinds of edition. Just check if you have the right edition in language edition. Some editions have more than one. It says English edition, but it's German, English, French, and so on. But you can click on the name and on the picture to go to that specific page of that game. It says here the people that made it, play account, playtime, ages, release date, MSRP. So they're gonna sell it for that price at the convention as of now. Here you have a little bit of a small description. Actually, some gameplay things here. So gameplay mechanics, action retrieval, endgame bonus, civilization exploration. You can get sometimes you get some more information by clicking on it. And here you can click on must have, interested, and so on. You can clear it. You can add some notes if you want to. Cancel. And here's some more details. This is how you see it on the, if you click it on the page. But maybe there are some more things there, like videos that some content creators already made of prototypes, or an almost finished game that they got from the designer or from the publisher. And here you have the description. But if you want some pictures and stuff like that, just click on it. Easy peasy. Not every game has pictures though. Sometimes it's just a cover, a box front, and designers, and publishers. This is publishers, not designers. Designers don't have this freedom. This is one thing that I hate. When I make these lists, I have a few rules. I have some exceptions, but when I make these lists, of course, English edition for me, but that's totally fine. And the game has to have at least a picture of the game. And not when I say picture, it's not just this. If you're this is also fine. It's a little bit zoomed in, but still fine. If it's only zoomed in, then don't really, why is it just zoomed in on one meeple? Or on one specific thing of the game box here. I said that this was fine. It's still kind of like on the edge. I see a little bit of like, oh, this is like an area, and you flip it over once you discovered it. It gets some information across. But here, this is the whole board. So this is kind of like what I want to see, and it's even better if I can. Oh, this is like zoomed in. I can actually look at the board. If I go like this, I can look at the board in more detail. Thank you very much. So it's going to be different for everybody, but this is my process of going to the Spiel. And what is going to be on my list? If it's nothing of that, not interested. Give me the greatest game, not interested. Publishers, you have time. You have time. It's already like things. If you actually, I even find disturbing that if you put it on the Geeks preview list and it gets added to the BGG site, and a few months after you put in some pictures, and it's on the Geek Preview Essen Spiel list, then you're not doing a good job. As soon as you put it on the list, on the Geek Preview list, add some pictures. You're gonna sell it there anyway. You're gonna demo it there anyway. I don't get it. So, and here you can click away. There's some more pictures. You can even go here for images. I'm actually now explaining BGG, so I don't know why. But things you can get some more pictures here. So I will just go back. And here you have some more, the full credits. Some things they don't know, the writer and stuff like that, but and you go to overview. But the thing is, you can find some things here that are not on that list. There's an official link, for example. You can go here. Well, there's no link for the game. Sometimes it's a link for the publisher. Sometimes there's language dependence. It's not here, but the game is not out. But it would be nice if they added something like that from the publisher. There's some like videos here from people, so you can look at videos. And you have some forums here regarding Spiel. Do I need this if I have arrived? Something like this. And sometimes you can get the rules. For example, like here, you can get the English rules. And that's why from really want to get it to just interested is because it looks a lot like Revive, and a friend of mine already has Revive, but maybe I could be wrong. That's why I'm going to Spiel. And that is the Geek Spiel preview. Now they're tabletop together, so I'm not going to show you my list. This one, as you see here, you can have must have, interested, undecided, and not interested. On tabletop together, there are need, want, like, maybe, and ignore. And these are not prioritized if you haven't clicked on any of them. And these are all the games. So if you want all of them, or if you want to check the not prioritized, for example, it would be by 5 games here that have been added recently, I can prioritize them and then there will be 0. I can maybe, let's go to the ignored ones. Here you can click on the right, you can add some notes, which one I pre-order and prepaid, so that it's all more condensed and together. It's linked to the BGG, so if I go to 108 Outlaws, I go to their BGG page. So it's still linked to BGG in a way. So they have here 1 to 5 players, playtime, publisher, languages, English, and also here it says, I don't know if it's here, I cannot see it, it's where it's on the map. So if you go here, this is Hall 6, G102. So you know it's going to be in Hall 6, and you can mark it off on your map on G102. There's some game descriptions here, and mechanism, you can click on it, what it means, categories, and designers. The thing is, you can have some statistics. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have 4 that I need, 4 expansions, need and want, and so on. So you cannot look at that. I showed you. You can print checklists sorted by hall and booth, sorted by priority, sorted by hall and booth, and sorted by priority. And you can print these. So you have a list of like, hey, I usually actually like to sort it by hall and booth. So you're gonna have hall 3. These are the games. And the top is gonna be, I don't know. It's not sorted by priority. So you have hall and booth, and you have all the games, and I usually mark them with color. So the blue ones or the red ones are gonna be the ones that I need, or something like that. I usually make. I'm just like Monica from Friends. And there's some advanced things here you can share. You can switch convention because there are other conventions you can make these lists out of, and so on. So I use, and these are the top games, for example, that people have clicked. Oh, these are my odds. Preview my list. I was afraid that this would happen. Maybe some things will change, so I'm gonna make my my list. For example, if you go here, let's take this game for example. How do you find this game on the map? So 108 Outlaws looks like a funny game by the way anyway, but it only has these two pictures. Sometimes you see two pictures but there's more, so you really have to go to pictures and see if there's more pictures that they're not showing there, but it's not. So it's this is G106 G102. Let's 6 and then G102, so you can zoom in and you have some things here. There's all 6, but it's because it's all 6 and they go from A, from left to right, and they go up. So there's a little bit of a continuous thing here. What was it again? G102. So I'm looking for origami games, or origami. G102. So I need to go down. Oh no, G. So I need to go that way. So, oh here they are, on the wall, on the left. So I know that if this is going, these are two things go from hall 5. So if I go from hall 5 to hall 6, I go to the left, and it's the second one on my left. That's how you, and you can just mark, if you print it, you can just mark that one in the color coding that you want. I usually do that. And yeah, some other tips, by the way, just a recap on, they have a new fast scanning at the door. I don't know what that means. The ticket prices have gone up slightly. If you got them before, I think the 15th or something, or the 11th, it was a little bit cheaper, a few euros. And no more tickets, no more outside ticket sale, no season pass or 4-day pass. I think they did this, they said they did this for overcrowding. And you see now the hall expansion with hall 7. If you want to know what hall 7 has to offer, I'm going to go into more details when I go through the halls. So yeah, I will keep that for a different video. If I forget tips, it's going to be on the other video as well. Great walking shoes. Bring some snacks and water. Maybe some other drinks if you want to have some soda or something like that. But get those little packets so that you don't have to carry a lot. Maybe some sandwiches and stuff like that. Yeah, just check out where all the toilets are, so you know where. The toilets are also on the map, by the way. But the thing is, there's exhibitors here. Going back to the website, novelties gallery from 2024 and partner events. There's a program here. Spiel talks, educator day, Golden Demon meet and play, Artist Island DSP, Catan Connect. You can all check it out over there. I'm usually there for the event. I don't do anything with the programs. There are ticket and opening hours. So here are the tickets and opening hours. So Thursday, Friday and Saturday is from 10 in the morning till 7 in the afternoon, and Sunday is from 10 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon. There's also like these loot bags, so you can get tickets with loot bags like that. So it's like loot bag, big bag, official game of Spiel. Oh, these are like add-ons you can book. So there's an education day, Golden Demon, Catan Connect and Play. They all have prices, so they're not free. So check that out here. So there's some rules of Spiel. backpacks and other transportation of games. So you cannot have those big Cajun backpacks, very large backpacks in which games can be stowed. You can have them, but they cannot be carried on your back. So if you have like a trolley, you can put them on. So that's fine. A rolling suitcase and other transport aids if you watch out for other visitors. Just I hope I can get like a trolley bag or something, because mine is getting a bit out of shape. Costume cosplay and disguises, costume rules, weapon rules, what is not allowed, recording and sharing. There's some barrier free access, storage and shipping and traveling. By the way, there is a storage fee per bag. If you want to store your bag for the day, it's €2 per bag. And there's a handling fee of €2 for each additional claiming and storage. So if you go like, I still have some room in that bag and you want to go back, and I usually try to, I'm just going with my bag. If it's full, then I will put it there, and it's just €3. I don't have to worry about it. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna you're gonna have a little bit of a small ticket, and you give it, you get your bag back, and it's just €3. This is very good if you want to, if you already gotten your games. I usually get my games on Friday, so then I don't have to rush on Saturday. Also, before I forget, you can also do pre-orders. It's a bit more difficult to know which one has pre-orders. Oh yeah, you can have some filters here, by the way, on BGG. So it's going to be, you can do demos for sales, standalone expansion, your price range. So don't forget this little button here. If you want to trade, to buy, and so on. I want to check if I can get some. Let's check some pre-orders. Only this one? I think I put pre-orders in the notes or something. No. Crazy. Well, I've been talking for like 47 minutes. That's crazy. Well, do I have any more tips? Yeah, just don't pack yourself to like you're going on a winter trip. Because it's going to be a lot of people, a lot of body heat that's going to be trapped there. So I usually try to get like a vest or something, and just hopefully there's going to be good weather, so that will help you if you don't want to have a jacket. But you can also leave the jacket there at the coat place. But I usually try to put it into my bag, the jacket with my games, so I can just dump it there for €3. But just have a t-shirt. It's end of October, and now with the weather changing and stuff like that, most of the years it's been good weather. As long as it's mild and it doesn't rain, I'm happy. But inside is gonna be warm. I'm not seeing myself. Yes, that's better. Yeah, good shoes. Have a nice t-shirt something that you can take off easily. Yeah, just have fun. Just if someone bumps into you, it can happen. I hope that they have more room to have better walkways because of the extra hall and things shifting around a little bit. Oh yeah, be careful of your wallet. I know the first time that I heard it when a publisher got the money got stolen from the cash register. I was like shocked. It's like how can this happen? It's like there's not really police or anything there to you don't really see. Maybe there are people like in civilian clothing. I don't know. Last year, this happened a few years ago, and last year I didn't see any like security and stuff like that. I think I saw one security guy walking, maybe twice a security person, and that's what it is. Yeah, just try to have fun and just put your wallet somewhere on the front. Ladies, put your purses on the front as well, and and that's the only thing. It's like yeah, if you go with kids, just keep your eye on your kids and stuff like that. There's going to be a lot of people walking and bumping into each other, and sometimes a kid gets overlooked, and you know how children are. It's like if we check on those things, then we're gonna have all a good time. And there's a lot of things, a lot of places to eat at Essen. Maybe you can pre-order something on the phone, like, hey, we're going to be there in an hour. The only thing that I found it weird is like places don't stay open for long. So just check on something to eat beforehand and go like, hey, as soon as the convention closes at 7, let's go out immediately and let's go to that restaurant. If it's a restaurant a little bit farther away and a little bit quieter, or you can just immediately go to, if you're outside of Essen, just go to your hotel and ask them if you're going to check in, ask them if there's any restaurant in the neighborhood, because you're going to Spiel and you want to eat the first night at least, not be stressful that everything suddenly is closed and stuff like that. So ask around at your local hotel, stuff like that. So maybe you can eat at your hotel. If you can have breakfast at your hotel, then by all means do, if it's not too expensive, because usually the hotels don't have expensive breakfast, to be honest. And the breakfast is good, by the way. I don't know about the prices, but they're usually good. I still have to contact my hotel about the breakfast, because I don't think it was like included, but I think I could add it later. Yeah, so last year I ate breakfast when I was at the central station of Essen, when I went there from Mulheim, and I got some stuff to go, and that was fine. But now I want to have some breakfast at my hotel, and yeah, and yeah, if you see me, just say hi, and I would be fine. It's like I don't have like a big channel, but I'm doing my best. And if you want to say hi, I'm always up to have a talk with you. If I'm running for something, it's usually in the first day. And if I'm running after the initial like morning, running for my games and stuff like that. After that, if I'm running, then I'm running to maybe meet a designer or something, but that's usually doesn't happen that much. I'm just there for the games. Maybe one or two designers. I'm getting to know designers a little bit better. So just walk with me, or I'm usually up for talking a little bit. And I'm very curious about what your games are. If you're there, just give me a hi. I would love that. I'm just so giddy. I just love meeting new people, and what their favorite games are, how you got into the hobby. Just put everything also under here, and like, if you cannot go to Spiel, what is the game on your list? By the way, Spiel isn't. It says must have, but it's just for out of big respect, because it's their first publishing gig. It's students that make that game, and I did that Kickstarter, so it's like it's also coming in October, so I'm hoping it's coming before going to Essen, so they can play it and hopefully talk to them again. It was nice people. By the way, if you ever go, you can also, it's very nice to get small publishers. If you want to talk people about games and demo stuff, it's sometimes easier to go to small publishers if you're into that. So it's for me, last year I played so many games with small publishers because they're easier to just sit down. You can sometimes go past some booth and ask if they have a list of if they have a timetable for pre-orders for demoing. And for example, for Spiel, they had like a website where you can say like, hey, tomorrow I'm gonna also go to the Spiel and I want to do a demo at that time. There was times I think at like 2, and I was like, yeah, I just put the alarm like, oh, at 2 I have to be there in that hall, and it was in hall 4. And we're like, yep, I went there, had 10 minutes to go, so, and then I went there like, hey, I have an appointment for the demo, and it's cool to do that. So just also check that one out. More tips coming, but I think I'm already about an hour, so sorry for the big video, but yeah, I'm so hyped this year. I don't know why, but yeah, actually there's some games that really surprised me, and there's some games that only have they have no picture, just a box cover. But you will see it in my next video. So everybody, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Click that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. I don't do many videos, but I will try to ramp stuff up. Now it's convention season, and it's the convention season kind of ends with Essen, but it starts with Essen with me. But it starts before the summer, and I'm so excited to get these games to my home and play them and read the rules and stuff like that and punch them out and doing unboxing videos and show you guys what I got. And in my next video we're going to talk about my favorite games to check out from at the Spiel, and how much I'm looking forward to them. It's not in a particular order, I guess. No, it's not in a particular order. I'm going to do 20 of them. And the demos, I'm going to do 10 of them. Games you can only demo there. And they also have information about like, hey, when it's coming out. It's coming out on Kickstarter, when. And yeah, it's going to be a nice 2 extra videos. And I will try to... I have my Hollyland. I still have to check out how this works for the mics, and I hope to maybe interview some people. I still have to have something to put my phone up, so it's gonna be a bit of amateuristic stuff, but I'm here for it. Thank you guys again. Please leave a comment on the video. What's your favorite? How do you see Spiel this year? I will see you at Spiel 2025, 23rd to 26th of October. I will only be there for 3 days instead of the 4 days, but I hope to see you there. Okay, have a nice one, and see you guys on the next one. Bye.